Hello, everyone. Today I'll be talking about commercial mediation in India. Mediation, per se, is a process whereby two parties sit on their table, and it's a voluntary process whereby both the parties talk about their intent of how they want to go about solving a dispute. When we talk about commercial disputes, it's basically a dispute arising in enterprises or business entities. The process of commercial mediation is very, very simple, whereby both the parties they talk about their intent on how they want to resolve the issue. So, the first and foremost thing when we talk about commercial mediation or mediation process per se, the intent of both the parties should be to resolve the dispute. Many a times, what happens in Indian Code of Law or what the Supreme Court is preaching nowadays is to solve the disputes via commercial mediation, which is a cost effective way to resolve the disputes. When we talk about mediation process, how it is different from arbitration and other processes is it's not binding to both the parties. The process of mediation gives an outlook to both the parties to understand where they went wrong in understanding or what was that contract point on which both the parties are not able to work. So both the parties need to come with a solution, and those solutions are discussed in detail. And as a mediator, our job is to understand both the parties and make them sit on the table and get them to a conclusion whereby they are able to resolve the conflict. When we talk about conflict per se, it's nothing is right, nothing is wrong. It is the point at which both the parties agree. In the course of doing business, it's very, very important to understand that going through the court process, hiring lawyers, and investing time, you're actually losing out time on very, very crucial aspects, because that point of time or energy can be used to do something productive in a holistic view. So, keeping that in mind, the mediation process helps to assist those pointers which will actually resolve the issue, because many a times commercial mediation arise in family businesses is one aspect in India whereby a lot of conflict arise, because when we talk about blood relations or family relations and when we are doing business, there can be some points whereby we don't foresee the future and we don't take necessary actions in the present, and that is the reason why commercial disputes arise. And a very, very important commercial dispute which I can personally foresee is startup co-founder dispute. Right now we talk so much of startups in India whereby two friends just they sit for a coffee and they say, okay, let's start a business. And when the business grows, that is the pain point, because everything was not penned down. Who is going to do what? Who is going to buy the website? Who is going to own the ownership of the website? Even if a company is registered and the trademark is in the name of the company, how to resolve the issue of who owns the website, because website was purchased from the credit card of one of the co-founders. So those are the issues which needs to be tackled by the Indian courts, and in near future we can foresee implementation of startup laws. We don't have any startup law in place. However, seeing the commercial disputes in this sector whereby a lot of felony is being done. A lot of mischief is being committed by the co-founders, whereby they think they own the internet space. However, that's not how the law of land works in India. When you talk about laws, laws are very much enforceable. It's just a matter of time before which penalty would be penalty would be a penalty would be there, and especially the co-founders should not take such things for granted. If per se if they're doing something like that, co-founders not coming to a conclusion and trying to malign the rights of the other co-founder. However, as a commercial mediator, that is a very, very small aspect. When we talk about startup co-founder disputes, that is one aspect. What about the other disputes whereby there are family disputes which arise from maybe 1940, 1950? Still date there are some disputes in India whereby the parties are not able to come to a conclusion. However, one should foresee that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if you're in dispute for last 20, 30 years, you're going nowhere. The business is going nowhere. It's better to sit on the table and understand the pain points. We at TCRS are a group of mediators, and me with along with other mediators, we do commercial mediation in India. If you have any queries and want to discuss your commercial disputes and want to resolve it through the process of mediation, so we as mediators can assist you with resolving your commercial disputes in India. If you have any questions, just put your questions in the comment box, or you can just write a mail to us. We'll get back to you. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.